Alright, welcome back to Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. I didn't realize I was going to get a cutscene when I left this tower that I just retook in the last episode, but sure, a bunch of knights showed up, and apparently it's now a friendly place.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
I see. Hansa's reign of terror has ended. You've destroyed Hansa's base and killed its leader. I missed that. Okay, whatever. So, I did a good thing.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values. Stocks and the whip await those running riot.
Master
Our
Witcher,
duchy values.
might I have a moment, please?
Quiet.
What's
Now
up here?
There is a hero. Killed Philibert Fourfingers without so much as breaking a sweat.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Most honored Witcher, the slaughter of Philibert Fourfingers von Witten. Quite the feat. You've my respect and gratitude forever and always. He'd squatted in those ruins for months, him and that Hans of his. Whoever they captured alive lived to regret not having been cleaved in battle.
Managed to assemble a pretty good bunch of men.
Refuse from all the world. Bandits, degenerates, drawn like flies to doo-doo.
I see.
Good you fell them to a man. You've my gratitude, and good prices for all time here.
Cool. Pretty well armed, those bandits.
Seems the Hansa was prepared for a long siege.
Oh yes, the rats had woven quite the nest. Some knights errant took swipes at them, but cracked their claws on those ruins.
Not surprised. Von Witten turned that rubble into a fortress, with a ballista in the lower courtyard, no less.
Well, that machine was most like there to fight off the winged lizards. A whole host live in these hills. Alert eye on the sky at all times, Witcher.
Thanks, will do. I'm gonna repair
Your
my
goods.
stuff.
Mind if I have a glance?
Also, I will sell some stuff here while I'm at it. So this episode, I have thought about it, and what I'm probably gonna do is spend a little more time recording but then do a little bit more editing and post to cut down on the, the stuff that's not as interesting, and to get some of this Cold stick of joy. Oh my god. And just to get some of this, some of these stuff off, some of these undiscovered locations out of my map, and just run around a little bit. So that's probably what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And then, so yeah, it'll be one of those things where
Thanks.
I'll do a
Farewell.
little bit more
Good luck on
editing,
your path.
so that hopefully the finished episode will be about the same as a normal, about the same length as a regular episode, but cut out the boring bits basically. So that's what we'll do for this episode.
The Duchess's champion.
I think I am. I'm the Duchess's champion, right? I won the tourney, didn't I? That's what that means, right? Oh. What is going on over here? Oh, my knight errant buddy over here is...
Let's ride.
Mistake.
There we go.
You saved my life. I shall never forget it.
Sure.
I thank you for saving my life.
No problem.
Remember, Witcher, history is wrought by those who can hang heroes.
Yeah? Is that so? Okay. Philibert's orders. Some half-brains have been wandering around near Montcrain. They call themselves knights errant, but I call them swill-slurping miscreants. No idea what they're looking for here. No windmills around for them to charge, but those addled ankle-biters dream up mad ideas as so no normal man would ever contemplate. No matter what they're up to, they're to stop it. The best way to take care of a knight-errant is to cut off his head. If anyone brings me such a head, he can count on a plump pouch of coins. As you know, Philibert Fourfingers makes no idle promises. I can be harsh, but I can also be generous. I see, so... we were, that guy we killed was offering a bounty for knights errant. Interesting. Well. Alright.
Hey-ya! What the hell happened here?
I'm kind of wondering that myself. What is going on here? Looks like there might be some monsters to fight here.
A job is like a lady. You can always get a new one.
I wonder if I can get a loan from Cianfinelli. And if I were to put up my wife as surety.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, these could be a problem. Looks like there's some ghouls, maybe? Is that what we're looking at here? Yeah.
Not good.
What exactly
Need
went
to
on
ask
there?
around. Locals might know something more.
Huh. Okay. What's on this notice board first? Astute practitioner of the oldest profession. I might not be the fairest of them all, but I can give you a plowing so good you'll never want to go back to those tarts at the Bells of Beauclair. Okay. Forest lovers beware. Remember the days when we would pick berries and mushrooms in the Blesser Forest without a care in the world? Those happy times are gone, for wolves, big as mules and fierce as if gripped by hydrophobia, now prowl these woods. Every day there are fewer places where one can feel safe in our beautiful duchy. When will our duchess do something? Missing. My 14-year-old son, Madison, hasn't returned home for 10 days. I worry he has become a squire to some knight-errant and wandered off with him in search of adventure. If you know anything about his fate or whereabouts, please let me know. Okay. Political philosopher seeks succor. Looking for a suitable location to deliver a speech entitled The Beast as a Metaphor of Monarchy. The reign of terror of Philibert Fourfingers and his dogs is over. We've good news for you, dear subscribers. Philibert Fourfingers is dead. The vicious Hansa of Montcrain has been defeated by the famed witcher Geralt of Rivia, and the castle handed over to the guard. Yep. We must ask, however, why a foreigner had to clean this mess up for us. Where are our knights-errant when we need them? Mysterious plummeting cattle. Urgently needed. A specialist used to the strange and extraordinary. Must be fast and reliable. Sorcerer, druid, or witcher preferred. Problem involves cattle falling out of the sky at night and must be cleared up fast. Work must resume at quarry soon as we're up against tight deadlines. For details, see foreman. Okay, so that's my contract. Let's see if we can find the fella in question, I guess, and talk to him. Must be below me.
Lay about drink! Give me a drink!
Whoop.
The forest, the mighty forest, the pounders.
Hi.
What the golly blasting devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of offense, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Is that what you'll tell Emil's widow? That a cow crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is a grave matter. It requires a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Look! It's that witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed. And a horrid one at that. We've irked the gods something true, we have. In Zeracania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
Enough!
Okay.
Enough! No need to so panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand.
Sure.
Yes, an unfortunate matter indeed. To be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emil. He was a good worker. I told them at once there had to be a simple explanation. But that lot, no. Right away they started in screaming, plague! Demanding higher wages for hardship, poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky. That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bothered to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Yeah, I killed those already.
Not
There was-
surprised.
Ghouls.
Cow. Where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emil lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
What exactly are you doing here?
What exactly's going on here?
Construction of a statue of the prophet Lepiota.
Ah,
We're
yes.
carving it. Not all at once, that is, but piece by piece. A pious infestus revived the project after years of neglect. He's engaged all nearby quarries in its completion. And we would be on schedule were it not for the incident. Please, Master, will you look into it?
So, did anyone witness the accident?
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osterv had just gone to see how Emil was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably true.
Probably one of the
At
flying
any rate,
lizards.
come morn, we ventured out
Slizzards?
to sea, but the vermin
Wyverns?
drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
Yeah, we'll do.
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
Lapiota reward you with progeny aplenty.
I don't need
I shall
progeny,
keep
it's
an eye
fine.
out for your return.
I just need money right now, actually, is what I need, so. Yeah. Progeny's really not necessary. Or possible, as a matter of fact. Alright. So... I already killed the ghouls that were in the other pit. And looked at the fallen cow. I'm going to assume that it was probably dropped by one of the flying lizards that was mentioned back in the fortress that I just cleared. Somebody mentioned that there was a bunch of flying lizards around here. So I'm going to assume that's probably what happened. But let's check it out.
Must be Emil. Workers mentioned him. Poor guy. Unlucky as all hell.
Yeah, that sucks.
Right. Now where do I start?
Punctures and slashes on the cow looks
Deep claw
good.
wounds. Spread between talons indicates a draconid. A wyvern, probably.
Yeah.
But these wounds weren't the cause of death.
I mean, it was probably being dropped that was the cause of death.
Got sliced open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping.
That's probably the ghouls.
Tooth marks. Small ones, though. So necrophages left him clearly.
Yeah.
Sure sniffed out their feast fast. Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height. Crushed by something heavy.
Yeah,
Skull base is
obviously.
cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body.
Yeah, so probably what happened is Wyvern got the cow, was flying around, for some reason dropped it. The cow was still alive, but of course then the cow landed on the dude. Both of them died, and then ghouls showed up and started eating him.
Got it. All clear now. Cow died when it fell from a great height.
Yeah.
Draconid must have dropped it. A youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy. Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath.
Yep, so now I've probably got to hunt a wyvern.
And then there's the crane.
Oh, what about the crane? Do I have to go? Where do I have to go? Oh, I see. Let's see here. Like this? This is the way I go? Well, there's something there.
Blood. Draconid must have hit it pretty hard. Dropped the cow, then probably tried to steady its flight. Got hurt in the process. Good. Should be simple to track down.
Alright, cool. So I can find the trail. Probably.
Traces of Draconid blood. Barely perceptible. I'm on the right track.
Here we go. Alright, cool. Let's continue. Oop, here it is. It is barely perceptible. Luckily, I've got those handy-dandy Witcher senses.
Started bleeding heavily.
Oh.
It was more serious than I thought, looks like.
Whoop.
Smells like sour mash. Draconid must have attacked a local distillery. Bastard.
Bastard. Alright. That should probably do it for those. Alright, let's see what we can find.
Landed on the roof of the distillery. Raised a ruckus, made a mess, then moved on. Landed on the roof of the distillery. Raised a ruckus, made a mess, then moved on.
Seems legit. I'm gonna steal all your food and your booze while I'm here. Because I can. Oh. So I say to that, Minister Tremblay, the whole San Strator Valley is overrated. Those wines, why, don't get me started on Est. Ever since they started mass-producing it, they should call it Ete, for it's definitely seen better days. Then he says, right you are, always been a Côte de Blessure shop myself. In fact, between you and me, I even prefer it to Sangreal. You know, the wine reserved for her illustrious highness and her inner circle. And then, the fool I am, I blurt out, oh, I agree. Whenever her grace has me taste it, I've got to swill my mouth out with the vodka afterwards to wash out that rancid taste. Oh, come on, I was drunk, wasn't I? Talking out of my bum. Well, turns out I had rather overvalued my position at court. Tremblay needed but to say a word in the Duchess's ear, and in 3 shakes of a donkey's tail I was out on the street. The job of ducal taster's been given back to Benoit. Can you believe it? After that scandal involving Baroness Nick and Quilleen. As for me, well, what was I supposed to do? Had no choice but to start making and drinking my own brews. That's always been my true passion. Alright, fair enough. Anyway, let's pick up our trail.
Prince. Crawled through here. Clearly too tired to fly.
Oh my. You must be pretty badly injured.
Was in a bad way. Barely crawling.
You might even be dead by now.
Second Draconid landed here. A larger one. Waited for the smaller one to heal. Then they flew off together. Should be easy to track. Smaller one was still bleeding, luckily.
Okay. Oh.
Flew off together. Probably bound for their nest. Another cow. Been here longer, this one. Lots. What do we got here? Burn marks? No wyvern made these. Slizzards. Gotta be. Only they breathe fire. Clearly feel safe here.
I love this random grunts to himself and whatnot. It's funny. It's super funny. Stop talking to yourself, Geralt.
Here. Nests up there. I'd bet the farm on it.
Yeah, looks like it. Great. Let's look at our bestiary really quick. I did just get a bestiary for Slizzard matriarchs. It looks like Grape Shot is a good bomb for them. Of course, Draconid Oil, Ard and Quen. Let's see here. What have I got? Where do I have Grape Shot? No. I can put some Grape Shot in there, though. And I have some Draconid Oil. Should help me. Alright. Also, I suppose I should just keep the Black Blood equipped like that, because I am dealing with a lot of vampires in this DLC. And I have my other potions that I have equipped are pretty useful, are my sort of go-tos, Swallow and Thunderbolt, which I use pretty much all the time, so that should be fine.
So it was Mommy who helped you.
Surprise, surprise!
Blizzard's son seems to be joining the fray.
Ouch. Alright, looks like we got you taken care of.
Right. High time I collected a trophy. Rest of the eggs haven't hatched yet. Need to burn the whole nest.
Better do it.
That ought to do it.
Probably not a good idea to let these things continue to live, so they keep terrorizing the local population. Also have some stuff below, it looks like, possibly.
Must be that ruined fort Lafog mentioned. Worth a look.
The Witcher I summoned reached Usar on the 12th of September. He made a favorable impression. I had expected a cold killer, yet found myself speaking with someone who could easily be mistaken for a normal man. Yeah, shocking. If not for his expansive knowledge concerning the habits of monsters, the 2 swords on his back, and the griffin head medallion on his chest. Jerome, as he was called, asked me a great many questions about the beast seen near Montcrain Castle. Based on my responses, he concluded the monster in question was a Leshen. During our next conversation, the Witcher expressed his astonishment at being offered such a high reward, and one paid in advance before he even arrived in Toussaint. I had taken a liking to the fellow and wanted to be honest with him. Despite the vow I had sworn, I revealed his pay came entirely from a certain Moreau, a mage, who had decided to use this gift to thank our community for a warm welcome. When Jerome heard the mage's name, he first went pale, then flew into a rage. He shouted, and I quote, "Gonna give that old bastard a piece of my mind," then ran to the stables, mounted his steed, and rode off, leaving the greater part of his possessions behind. He was seen on the road to Montcrain, but then disappeared like a rock thrown in deep water. Master Moreau claims he never saw the Witcher.
Wonder what happened
Interesting.
at Montcrain.
I'm sure I will find out, but first I am going to collect my reward. I should go down here, though. I think there's a cave or something under, at the base of this hill, mountain, whatever. And an undiscovered location. It's up. It's up higher. Up. Up higher? Okay. Well, this is... I see. Okay, so there's a place of power. What the heck? Oh, boy. It must be... Here we go.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Indeed, indeed. Cool. Oh boy. Whoop. No, I didn't lose any health at least. Okay.
Hey-ya! My hand shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tools.
Okay, so I fixed your problem.
Well, have you learned how that cow came to fly?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you can get back to work. And it wasn't a plague of falling cows.
Did I not say so from the start? A weight off my chest. So what was behind the animal's plummet?
Young lizard flying over the quarry dropped it. Was trying to get it back to its nest. Food for its mother and siblings. Probably heard the last of the beasts. Burned the nest, eggs, everything.
A praiseworthy precaution, but as I said, I can only pay you what we agreed. I simply haven't any more.
It's fine. Whatever.
Take this, and I thank you, Master. All cleared up now, right? No gods, no plague, just the dragon, but it's gone too. We're to pay Emil's widow compensation, and that will be that. So, why do you still stand there and wait, men? Back to work, chop chop!
And I've a notion suspicious workings are still afoot. What became of the builders who were to put the statue together? They were due 3 days back, yet there's still no sign of them at Ardeisto.
They were crushed too, I'm certain of it. Or eaten, or locusts got them, like in Zerikania.
Oh, man.
What's this rubbish you spout now? The architect wrote they would arrive a week late with a large shipment of marble from Metana for the prophet's beard. So stop flapping your yaps and get to work. Allow me to walk you away, Master.
Sure.
Truth be told, I lied. But I cannot have them panic again.
What?
The workers he mentioned, they've indeed vanished.
Oh my god.
Come see me later. I shall divulge to you the details.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What is up with this place? Everything is so pretty, and then everything is also so messed up. Why? Why? Good God. Okay, seriously.
So, Master, the workers who vanished. How goes the search?
I don't know. I need more details. Yeah, what exactly do you mean by vanished?
Vanished? What's that mean?
Just that. Along with ample supplies.
Of course.
I had placed an order. More than a dozen wagons reached the building site, yet 5 were lost along the way. Tools, food, building materials, and, first and foremost, the specialists we need. The chief architect included.
Oh boy.
I wrote to the architect to say the quarry awaits. He should send new plans. But the foreman said the architect was here, at Ardaizo. And this means...
He's missing too. Got it. I'll look around, see what I can learn.
Master, I know not how to thank you, but I beg you to hurry. We shall simply not finish without those 5 wagons.
Okay, so these are St. Lebioda's footsteps. Okay, locations marked on your map indicate places where transports carrying materials needed to finish St. Lebioda's statue or engineers responsible for its construction have run into trouble. Provide them aid and watch as you help erect one of the wonders of the world. Oh. Okay. It looks like I've already done 2 of them. That must be those 2 that I found earlier that I was really confused about. Okay, I see, I see. I understand now. I did not understand at first. Now I kind of understand. That makes more sense. Okay, cool.
Saying you're the Duke of this, the Duke of that, you're the Duke of Dog Tittle.
All right. Well, I think the first thing I'm going to do is find this other notice board. And then we'll see.
Don't crowd around.
There's definitely a quest marker there. But I want to get this notice board first. And then I'll go back to the quest marker.
Oh.
Ooh la la.
Alright, let's check out this notice board.
Fell great.
Advertisement. Fixing roofs. Pleasuring women. Good prices. Find me in the Skull of the Elk Tavern. Ask for Luo. Okay. Anyone want some rocks? I have a wagon load of crushed volcanic tuff for sale. We dug out a cellar and got no use for all this rubble. Maybe someone from the Blesser Valley would be interested. You could build something with it, or with a bit of ingenuity, turn it into a mud bath. No better cure for lower back pain than a dip in tuff. If interested, ask for Master Matt at Tufo. Humble request. I lost all my fingers in the sawmill on the edge of the Caraberta Woods. Good folk, take pity on a poor cripple and bring me nourishment from time to time. Thank you in advance, and Lebioda bless. Announcement. I play the lute, and I'm looking for someone who plays the ocarina. I'm confident that with our powers combined, we shall be the toast of every tavern in Beauclair, or perhaps even in all of Toussaint. Contract. The Monster of Tufo. I hereby announce the following. The vineyard known as Tufo, which is counted among my possessions and is famed throughout all the world for the superb melon blanc it produces, is beset by some monstrosity. Any knight who tracks the beast down and slays it will not only prove his honor, but also earn a reward of not insignificant size. Therefore hear my call, all brave and valorous men of Toussaint, and make haste to Tufo to converse with the undersigned about the contract. Monsieur de Bourbeau. Okay. Rooms for travelers. To all those who have journeyed from lands far, far away and have no place to call their own in our fair duchy, worry not. I've rooms to let in the village of Francolar. My prices are very fair. I won't fleece you like those scoundrels in Beauclair. I can also offer fresh air and a view of the Caraberta Woods out of the window that is nothing short of breathtaking. Alright. Sounds good. Let's maybe see about this
building. Foundations probably caved in. Literally undermined.
Okay. I'm more interested in this quest marker up here. What's this? How was I looking?
My, do I ever feel like doing absolutely nothing.
Well, it's hard on the nerves, eh?
Come here.
That's why you're so grey.
Ah, this is Monsieur de Bourbeau. Okay. Well, I will do that, probably. I ended up getting caught up in a side quest. Let's see. What am I looking at here? I should probably talk to Jacob the Woodcutter. I should also go back to Liam and Matilda. That's a 48 quest, which is alright. I'm level 47, so it's not a big deal. I also have this. The rest of my scavenger hunts. So, I mean, I still got a lot to do. But yeah, I think I was just gonna like run around and find markers and stuff on the map, but I ended up doing a side quest, so that's alright. I think we'll leave it here. As always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.